So 2 weeks ago, I was sick and I didn't really feel like doing anything productive. I didn't really feel like doing any good habits or any productive habits at all. I just wanted to recover and rest. So I didn't work, I didn't work out, I didn't meditate, I didn't read, I didn't do any of the productive good habits. I was just lying on my bed and scrolling all day, which is what, and coincidentally, two of my other friends were sick as well. So basically, the three of us skipped school and stayed at home just to rest and all that, because they had influenza and I had like a flu or something. And we just thought, might as well just download back Roblox and play for a little while, play some video games together. So the three of us did. We downloaded back Roblox, hopped on a call, played some jailbreak together, and ended off the day. And we'll continue playing it tomorrow. And so that continues for almost about 4 days. But after we recovered, we still continued to play, because it wasn't even intentional at this point. It wasn't even like this wholesome moment anymore, because we were just getting attached to the video games again. And so we just started continuing to play, just at this point grinding on this game. And sometimes, even though my friends were online, even though they were doing their own things or they were asleep, I was still playing on the game. It's already like midnight, it's already like 12 a.m. or something. I'm still playing the game. It's like, in a way, I went back to my old self, where I used to grind on the game until like 5 a.m. something like that. But of course I didn't grind until 5 a.m. this time, but something similar to that. I grinded on midnight. I still continued to play even though people weren't playing with me anymore. So it isn't even this wholesome video gaming session anymore. It's just me grinding on the game. And all of that happened because I fucked up one thing in my day. For the past week, I've been trying to get myself to trying to recoup myself together, just to start getting back on track, start uploading, start to work out more, work out more consistently, start to meditate more, start to read more. But every single time I fuck up. Every single day I have flaws, I fuck up, I never have a perfect day. And this is the all or nothing mindset. The mindset that will genuinely ruin you if you don't try to change anything of it. Well, of course you're gonna have flaws every single day. Of course you're gonna fuck up something. Maybe a few times you have the perfect day, but what happens tomorrow? What if tomorrow you don't have that perfect ideal day? What if you fuck up one thing in the morning? Some people fall into this trap where they just feel like, you fucked up one thing. You set up to do 2 hours of work in the morning, all right? And then you decided to go cold shower, meditate, journal, whatever. And so that's what you did. You did 2 hours of work, you cold showered, but then after you came out, you started to scroll a little bit. And 5 minutes becomes 10 minutes, 10 minutes becomes 20 minutes, 20 minutes becomes an hour. And that hour goes by, you finally gain consciousness and you're like, oh fuck, I fucked up and everything. And instead of just going back to the routine, just snapping back and then get back on track with your daily routine, go meditate, go journal or whatever, you just think to yourself, oh, I already fucked up in the morning, I already scrolled, so might as well just do that for the whole day and then I'll start fresh tomorrow. That is where you fuck up. That is actually the time when you fuck up, not when you scroll. The time you get this thought, that is when you fuck up the whole day. The way to actually fix it is by giving yourself motivation to pursue for the thing you want. You don't have that motivation to recoup yourself together and get back on track. Because even though if you do, you just have one little error and then you just continue to just slack the whole day. And so the biggest motivation that you can ever have is progress. When was the last time you even feel motivated to go meditate for 20 minutes after scrolling for 2 hours? Probably never. But let's say you did 2 hours of deep work, you did a cold shower, you journaled, and then you go and meditate. By then you would feel like, what the fuck am I even saying? By then you would feel motivated to meditate at that point, because you've already done so much good habits at the start that you want to continue the streak, continue the streak by doing more good habits and have this perfect day. Because the beauty to defeating the all or nothing mindset is that you can choose to start fresh whenever you want. You can snap your fingers and you can choose to start anew, like right now. You can just literally close this video right now. You can choose when you want to start anew, anytime, anywhere you want. Right now, later, 5 minutes later, tomorrow, the next week. Every single choice is in the palm of your own hands. You choose when you want to start doing these things. But the problem is that we don't feel the need to or the motivation to. That's why we need progress. And so if you've done something like bad, let it be. But if you've done something productive already and then you did a slip up, focus on the thing that you've already done. Focus on the progress you've already made. Tell yourself you've already meditated two hours for this, and then you just scroll for 5 minutes. Never mind. Let's continue doing the work. Let's work out because you've already made some progress in the day. You've already did something. So your actionable step right now is to implement a manual positive thought about the progress you have made today. Think about what you have done today or what you haven't done today. Maybe you haven't scrolled. That is progress. You haven't fact, you haven't watched porn. That is progress. You worked out. That's progress. Or you can start making progress right now. You can drop down and do 1 push-up. That is progress. You can meditate for 1 minute, and that is progress. It just depends on how you perceive progress, and we want to make it as easy to obtain as possible. Of course, you don't want to like overuse this and end up like abusing it, and then you're just coping at this point. You're just like, oh, I did something today, I meditated, and then every single day you're just doing this. We're just doing this so that we could recoup ourselves and genuinely like get some momentum to get back on our journey. What's up, bro? This is editing Ernz here. And one thing before you go is that the top link in the description below is a link that will lead you to a calendar call where you can book. It's just 30 minutes and it's completely free, where I can help you and give you my personalized advice to break any bad habit that you want with the help of improving your mental health. Be the person you're supposed to be. Peace out, my G. Take one, my boy.